Sihnion, beginning on you. You are beneath the city of Tinkodran, inside the strange subterranean building center of this massive contraption, which still stands for the most part, at least from where you're standing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you getting up to?
First, I'm going to wait and direct my duplicate to do like a lap or something, and then eventually walk back into the place and then go to bed.
All right.
So that way, I have plausible deniability. They can't be like, I saw him despawn! So once that's done, we will cast Arcane Eye because I have to drop concentration. Because I can cast this at will.
Did you leave your door open?
It walks through the door because, it's fine. He just has to go to the room. He's fine. It just goes to the door and just zoop. I don't think anyone's gonna care if I walk through a wall. It's like I could do that again. Watch, and he just teleports through the wall. And he's like, "See, it's fine." It's like that's not what you did. It's like, yeah, it was. You just don't remember,
right.
stupid.
That's glibness. They can't argue with you.
Yeah, they can't argue with me. I cast glibness.
It goes on. It happens.
Yeah, it happens, and then we cast Arcane Eye because we're gonna do a little bit of looking ahead.
All right.
Just before we, send our physical self down there. Or Arcane Eye down the passageway.
All right. You send it down, and on the first floor, there are no bodies because there were no illithids there. There are scraps from the adamantine peacekeepers that you fought down here. Those remain.
Mm-hmm.
Moving further down, you do see the illithid bodies that still remain from the Mind Flare Shadow Boxers.
Cool. We'll walk down that way. I don't see anything else on the way down through the Arcane Eye?
No, nothing new.
Okay. Good to know. Conspiracy. But
Right.
we walk down, and we'll take a picture of the adamantine peacekeepers. Unless it's only one-time use, in which case we'll save it for the thing. But I think it's multi-use?
It's multi-use.
Okay, so we will take a picture of the adamantine peacekeepers, go down deeper, take a picture of the illithid bodies.
All right.
And then we'll begin walking back up.
All right.
Anything happen on my walk back up?
No interruptions.
Okay, I'm gonna short rest.
All right.
I'm gonna spend an hour just vibing in the chamber. We'll do it invisible. We'll cast invisibility and short rest. So if anyone comes down here, I'm invisible.
All right. About 30 minutes into your short rest,
Ah, shit.
there is kind of like a conjuration energy that you're used to, that similar sight and the similar casting of the spell that you know as Dimension Door. You see a robed individual appear in robes of gray, blue, and black, with a what appears to be a journal and a feathered pen in hand. Begins jotting down notes.
Do I recognize this person?
You cannot see their face.
Mm-hmm. We'll just stay very still.
Eventually they will move on before where you reside. Or beyond where you reside.
Down further?
Yes.
That's fine.
You let them go?
This target attacks or casts a spell. Okay, I can't Arcane Eye at the same time. Okay. Yeah, seeing if I got anything I can do. Because I want to do something, maybe. Oh, sheesh. I forgot I have that. I could kill them. I have a bunch of invocations that say kill things, and I go, I have Witch Sight. Are they concealed by illusion, transmutation magic, or a shape changer?
They're not.
None of those things?
None of those things.
None of these things is like that. Okay. Yeah, that's. We're gonna just see if they do anything, or keep it. We'll try to, I guess, follow them a little bit.
All right. I'd like you to make a stealth check.
I'm so sneaky, so stealthy. Watch this motherfucker drive.
All right.
I'm lucky. Actually, I'm lucky. So 21.
All right.
I forgot I have that. You would think you would remember something as profound as luck, but.
All right. They don't appear to notice you. Continue to delve deeper. They get to the point with the get to the floor of the mind flayers and begin drawing images of it.
So they're drawing images of
the mind flayer, yes.
Okay. Can I like look at them to see if there's any like recognizable? They got a name tag on or something? I don't know.
They do not have a name tag on. It is very hard to. The way their hood is positioned is fairly far down. This person is intentionally concealing themselves. It would be hard to, see through that unless you were exactly where they are holding their book, or in front of their book, breathing into their face.
I'll just like get squat very slowly down to the floor and like crawl and try to get like an upward angle of their face.
The book would block it.
What a loser. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch him. Watch him!
Alright. Your short rest will complete.
If it begins to be near the end of the hour, I'll go back up. So I'm not there. I don't just uninvisible in front of his face.
It is getting close to that time. He appears to have the ambition to go deeper.
We will. Okay, so we short rest. We get our 3 spots back. We'll do like a small little hop, so it sounds like we just step. We also teleport down in there. Mm-hmm. Do like the and then we will walk down there as ourselves. So it's not like it's like I came down here for reasons.
Are you trying to be stealthy or?
This time, no. We will precast, or we'll go ahead and cast a spell though. All right. So I'm now very glib.
Interesting. Very, very glib indeed. Walking down, probably still sketching, but nearing the end of it. One of these creatures. The face will turn to you and say, "Well, hello there. What exactly are you doing here?"
I mean, what are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, this is the site of my last glorious endeavor, my last conquering. I actually killed this creature along with many others within this realm. Terrible, evil creatures.
Funny story. I did the same thing. I was here 2 days ago, doing the same thing.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No! You can't do this to me!
That's the finding stat. That is
he casting a spell at me?
Not that you can observe. Brief replay of events. He did not, in fact, tell you that he slaughtered these people.
Okay.
You walked in and he said, just admiring the fresh kill of someone else.
Nice gift, Gab. Loser. That's funny. I love that spell. Well, I mean, you got any reason to be down here? Drawing?
Oh, just a storyteller, you see.
I could regale you. There's further horrors downstairs, but
tell me, would you be willing to sell the story?
How much you thinking you'll get? I mean, do I know you? I would know your name probably from books or whatever.
I'm rather new, unfortunately.
Your name?
My name is Seymour Gilderoy.
Do I know that name?
You do not.
Okay. Well,
very new, in fact. I have been headlining lately, within the past week, about the several stories that I've told of my great escapades. But if I could write one in your name, that would be lovely as well.
Sure. Prep, first he left. Seymour Gilderoy. I could, regale you, but it would require us to not be down here.
Right. Yes, that would be good to be above ground, I suppose. Nothing more interesting beneath then.
I mean, a lot of dust.
Indeed, not interesting after all. Right, yeah. I will meet you above then, if you were able to get down here. You can get back up, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it conserves it if, the way you get down here is, you bring someone with you, so. If you would want to be able to do that.
Able to do what?
Bring us up.
Oh, I must bring you up. I wasn't aware that was possible with the spell.
Dimension door?
Indeed. Sorry, I've never been in company while on escapades such as this. I always go it alone.
Alright, asshole. Make a wisdom saving throw for me. I'm gonna cast Charm Monster on him.
Alright.
That's 5th level. Because,
Charm
slots.
Monster.
We could do patient spell something, so I can concentrate on it, and then I can delay it for later use without components.
Alright.
So I cast it in so I know just like hold it and just kind of like hold the energy of the spell and just say yeah, we'll be able to get out of here.
Alright.
I don't know if he recognizes the spell at all though.
He would recognize that you're casting magic, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything, so he's looks confused, but not so long.
They only know if it's if the spell ends. So if they pass the save, they don't know anything happened.
He will guide you up.
Okay. While walking and talking, I will casually release it as Sihnion will talk to him on the way up. So then he'll make a wisdom save if he can be charmed. We're not fighting.
26.
Okay. Well, I got nothing for that. He passes. He doesn't know I cast it on him. Any other reason you're down here? How do you know this place is here?
I have informants from differing points in the city, along with, Suardan in general.
May I ask who?
I'm afraid my those that provide a service must be kept confidential.
Well, I mean, would be a shame if I knew something important, whether one of your informants is a liar or not. But, I mean, you're down here in the first place, but I get around, if you didn't know.
Clearly.
And my father helped make all this.
Really? Looks around.
Nods. Well,
Shame.
not this, but more about the automatons and whatnot. Aliens kind of did all this, but...
Alright, you're ready then.
Alright. T-dimension doors with me.
He will, in fact, dimension door with you. Up. I was making sure he had spell slots.
Yeah. He doesn't go back down.
He
doesn't, we don't dimension door up and then he's just like, okay, go by, and then he dimensions doors back down.
He dimensions doors up. Anyway, I'm afraid I've got some business to attend to.
Cost.
Book signings and the like. The life of an author is very busy. You understand what it's like, having several fans, like, ladies one at a time, you understand.
Cost. As we're talking, I will, cast Arcane Eye and leave it at the spot here.
Alright.
So he'll just cast a spell and he just says, sending a message to my friends.
Oh, I've done it many a time. To my adoring fans, you understand. Makes replying to fan mail so much easier.
Bit impersonal, but you know how it is. But yes. Nice to meet you, Seymour.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name?
Yes.
In a secundo. I'm Laplace.
Right. I will write that down. Here, free of charge. And he opens his bag and he hands you a book. That is titled Stories of Grandeur. By Seymour Gilderoy.
Is this Gilderoy Lockhart, but with fundamental differences? Is he a blonde? Is he a blonde man? Is he
He's
very
not
handsome?
blonde. You don't really see too much from beyond the hood still. He seems to be redheaded.
Why you hiding your face all the time? You a wanted man or something?
Well, you understand, if people know where I'm investigating, they may know what my next story is. It's means of avoiding spoilers.
Sure. Well, good luck then. I'll walk away.
Good luck. By the way, the book he gave you is paperback, not hardback.
Bitch.
Round the bend, and do I see with the arcane eye if he just teleports back down?
He does not teleport back down.
He walks away.
He does, in fact, walk away.
I'm gonna follow him with the arcane eye.
All right, you follow him. For how long? Like the entire duration? All right. Yeah, he is moving towards the Crescent Moon Library, actually, and eventually arriving there. Before he arrives there, you see like a flick of the hand, and his outfit changes to something a bit more presentary. Dons almost like a Shakespearean kind of look, with the strange circular coffer around the neck, along with the hair is slicked back and appears all more professional. He appears cleaner, and he appears to also like physically clean himself with some kind of magic before he says and begins walking in the direction of the building.
Is his hair the same color?
Yeah, it's still red.
Oh, okay. Fully changing.
No, he's making himself look nice.
Yeah.
Before entering to what appears to be many individuals who happy to see him. You see them cheering. You of course don't hear it, but you see them cheering, and like kind of two individuals like seem to be hired to make sure that nobody comes into quite so close physical contact. He does like shake hands with individuals before making it to a platform that wasn't there previously, or I'm not sure if Sihnion would know. But there is a platform there where a chair sits. There is a small, almost like another sitting stool, but it is currently serviced as a table, where his book is on display, and another one sits on its side. A glass of wine next to it. He holds a finger up and presses it to his lips, to everyone, and picks up the book and begins reading it aloud to the many adoring fans that he has. They do go silent for it. If the eye sticks around, it will run out of time before he's done.
And he'd have gotten to his room by then. He'd have checked to see if Reezni and Silyra are still there, which Reezni would be there if Silyra is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still there.
But he'll just poke. Are they still in Signing's room, or did Silyra go back to her room?
She just wanted to hang out with Reezni, so like...
Yeah. They could just hang out in Signing's room.
Yeah.
It's fine. Signion walks into her room, sees you guys in there, and is like, oh, great. Hi. Make yourselves like home, I guess. We did.
I'm sorry if you...
No, that's fine. I don't really care.
Oh. Insight.
You know. Yeah, he's fine.
Alright. She'll, like, sit back down at the desk in the room.
Signion will just plop on the bed.
Did we just stay here the whole time staring at each other, or...?
I mean, Reezni would have talked and stuff.
Oh, okay.
He is talkable. Very talkable. Signion would let them know what had happened with the whole Seabar and stuff. He's like, probably not the best to get that story out, but
Have I heard of this author?
The name doesn't sound familiar, but it sounds adjacent to someone. The last name specifically, Felwyn Gilderoy. He was an individual in Athendel who was ousted from Athendel for supposedly being a great hero, but being removed from that society after it was a ruse.
Yeah.
kind of look like this, and he'll prestidigitate a card with his face on it. You'll get to see it for 6 seconds before it flicks away.
Is it him?
The face looks similar.
That's strange.
Hmm?
Also, are his books any good?
His books are good. They're full of stolen stories.
He reminds me of someone else. I never met him in person, but there was a man who was exiled from Athendel with a very similar name and a similar face.
Uh-huh.
I still have some of his books. He
Yes,
would
they're-
write stories about his adventures and all these great things he had done, and then it turned out it was all lies.
Well, I don't think they were lies. I think it was more just they were not his to tell.
Is that not a lie? To claim that he did it then?
Well, it's adjacent. It's still a lie saying he did it, but they still happened. It is more like historical fiction.
But he still claimed it was not fiction.
Yeah, so it's still a lie. Hopefully, he doesn't get the word out too far about this new one.
Well,
I don't know how he'd know that this was going on in the first place.
I left
Or
those
how they
books
get
back
down
there.
there. I mean, I got one of them.
I know that's the least of our problems, but
He'll pull out the book that he was given and just like toss it over onto the disc.
I'll open
Stories
it.
of Grandeur. Yeah.
is it one I've
reading into
read,
it.
or is this a new one?
This is a new one. Seems recently published. There are several stories within, some of which don't really sound familiar. There appears to be one that it's like a Yeti's muse. There is one that says a genie more like an enemy. There is, however, chapter 7 is titled Pest Control Within Hendrix.
This bastard, doesn't he know that we already... Hell.
Usually his
Can't
books
order-
were very well written, despite...
Despite...
This was us.
Huh? I'll look over.
Hendrix. I show him the book.
It is an exact recounting of the events that happened with Hendrix.
This
Say
is what
that
we
you guys
did.
are not in the story, but he is.
I gotta go do something.
Was
I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
Sihnion,
Alright?
do you remember the
Uh-huh.
person who wanted to interview us? In Hendrix.
Uh-huh.
And never showed up.
I just want to talk. He'll get up and slowly make his way to the door. I just want to go talk to him. I got some choice words for him.
I'll join you.
You don't want to, do you?
I do want to.
Do you?
I'm not going to hurt him, but I would like to speak to him.
I had ideas, but sure, we can do that instead.
What? What was your idea?
The joke is assault, but we're not going to do that.
No, we're not being charged with any more crimes if we can avoid it.
Yes, we do not need to do that. Fine. It's not like he would have lasted longer than 6 seconds anyway. Sihnion! You can't just say that.
Sihnion was gonna disintegrate him
Uh-huh. From the
for
top
stealing
row.
his...
This is what you get for stealing our jokes,
All right.
bastard!
Well, I hardly think that deserves capital punishment, but I think we should talk to him.
From there, we're gonna move to.
Wait, is it noon?
Not quite yet. It is at this point. It is probably 10 a.m. for you.
Oh, okay. So we got 2 hours. 2 more hours before we gotta meet up with good lawyer.
Jimmy, good lawyer.
Oh,
All
did
right.
you get what you were looking for, Sihnion?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it like a one of the Polaroid? Is it like a Polaroid camera?
Yeah,
Or
but
prints
the
the picture?
quote unquote Polaroid is far larger, like almost the
Yeah.
size of like a letter print paper in our modern times.
Mhm.
It is very large and black and white and
Yeah, so I
very
can present
unsightly.
the picture.
Yeah.
So I can show the pictures.
So
after
this
that.
dude was just kicked out for just fraud.
Yeah.
He was gonna be arrested, but then because he was also got in trouble for he uses certain enchantment magics.
Enchantment magics? Like
Yeah.
memory
as-
wiping stuff? Like the stuff that's
yes.
on my mom?
Yeah.
Silyra's mom?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
We are moving back to
Beavis and
Alastair and Drakmire. Don't fucking say that.
Please, get it right. It's not that hard.
Beavis and Butthead?
As Drakmire. You
Being
and
copyright struck
Alastair.
by Nickelodeon.
You and Alastair are still in the room.
We sure are. Why would we need
What
to
an
leave?
exciting adventure! They sit in a hotel room and stay there. That's called a Mitch vacation.
That's a vacation for me.
That's a vacation for Mitch. I go to the hotel room and I stay.
Hotel
there.
rooms are cool.
Sometimes. What are you getting up to after both the spells seem to fade away?
Perhaps we should check in on a targeted manner.
Do what?
Well, we can see if that demiplane is still up. We could do that. We could find where Brandy's whereabouts are. There's plenty to do.
Alistair seems incredibly restless, not having moved further than a 10-foot space.
Drakmire seems perfectly comfortable.
He's like, this is
This is more than familiar to him.
sure. You can send your eye over.
Yes, just need to watch for her gaze.
I can scry on her and see if anything happens.
Well, if she can see my eye, she can see your scrying sensor. I wouldn't recommend it.
Wouldn't it be easier to say that I'm looking for her than reveal that you're here?
Well, she doesn't know that it's my magic.
I mean, if you're just extra paranoid, it's extra safe, but do your thing.
That is fair. Very well. Be my guest.
Damn it. We are going to begin scrying. It takes 10 minutes to cast,
All right.
and I don't know what degree I know Brandy at. I assume this would be firsthand. I don't think I have familiar with Brandy. I don't think he knows enough about her. I mean, he probed her mind for a bit and saw her feelings and memories of Silyra. I don't know if that counts as knowing her.
I'll give you familiar based off of Silyra.
Oh yeah, then she'd make a DC 18 with a -7 to her roll.
You're welcome.
Shit.
The gay.
I'm gay
the
for my
longing.
country.
A 19.
No. A 19 actually passes by 1.
Aw.
As you
Aw.
Yeah.
feel the kind of strings extend out from you that go and flow through the weave of magic and attempt to find this creature.
Apparently we have those 14 saves now. What a fucking bitch.
She I would
Do
like
you
you to
need
make
to
a
make a
charisma
charisma
saving
save?
throw.
Oh no.
16. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. They get the Uno reverse card on all your scries.
The connection is lost as there is a strong mental fortitude that seems to resist that.
Something the matter?
She blocks my spell.
Oh dear. Well, seems that I will have to fill the void. And you'll cast Arcane Eye.
Alright. Make a charisma saving throw.
Sorry, we're rid of those.
18.
Not tremendous. At least when dealing with high level shit like this. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. But I'm assuming it's good.
Oh, right.
No? Why are you typing? No.
No.
All right. Don't worry about it. What are you created the arcane eye? Summon it there. What are you doing?
We send it out of the window to go and look upon the manor, making it take routes that would bring it near objects so that it's hiding in like awnings and stuff like that. It's not just
Mhm.
flying out in the open. Normally it's like, oh yeah, it's there because you can't see it because it's invisible, but now it's actively stealthing.
So entering into that abode, flying between leg and foot, eventually making it out the door of this particular point of residence, or out the window, I should say. flying upward above the city streets and down into this walled-off area. It enters into the space of the household beneath the door, now closed and turning around, is chain-locked as well. You could see the area that was once removed from this reality is now there once again, and standing directly at the door, standing in front of it, is Brandy.
We immediately move the eye away from that window. Or is she looking out the window?
You would have had to go in through either the front or back door because none of the windows are open.
Oh, okay. Are there any chimneys?
There are.
Oh yeah, we'll take it through one of those.
Here comes Drakmire, here comes Drakmire.
It like doesn't take damage, right?
No.
Okay, so just flying into smoke, your vision obscured temporarily as you make it out of this lit chimney into the room.
Dragon spells, dragon
You
spells.
see,
Sorry, I'll stop.
don't worry about it. You see this individual, you see the same individual, Celine Show, currently there. The mask not currently upon her, and none of the we'll say trophies hanging from the wall, like last time. The crates once again repacked, and the throne gone. She seems to be sitting in place, moving her hands ever so slightly every now and then, before she kind of lets them fall to her lap. Then,
Everything going well, Drakmire?
Oh yeah, he'd also be, updating Alastair about everything, in regard to that he's seeing. Yes, quite well. You can scry on locations, yes?
Mm-hmm. That was going to be his next offer, but...
Yes, do you know the main dining room? The one where all the trophies were?
I mean,
They're
yeah,
in
my
there.
well, that whole building, pretty much.
Yes, they're in there. They're saying something and I can't hear what it is.
We
Can I
shall.
check in?
all right. You cast the scrying spell. Go ahead and roll a charisma save for me. Yep. The spell goes through, and you're now viewing within the residence. I should say, just so you are aware, Zach, that the room that Celine Show is in is not where Brandy is. Brandy is currently at the front door and moving from it.
Gotcha, okay.
Well, then I'm just saying with Celine.
She's definitely cheating on me.
Silyra, move on. It was 1 month. You lived 100 years.
She's
Yeah.
never been in love before, though.
Yeah, go find another pretty woman and she'll talk to you for 35 seconds and be just as kind to you.
Damn, got him.
So in the 10 minutes that it takes for you to cast scrying,
Oh shit, 2 minutes.
you
Yep.
see you'll see Celine Show, like her hands fall after like sort of seeming like she's casting a spell, and she seems to angrily stand up and shout something, kick the floor, and you will see Brandy round the corner and begin a conversation with her. It seems to be a shouting match between these individuals
Ooh, hit her, hit her, hit her.
before Brandy waves her off and goes back to the front door, and Selena Show tries casting a spell again. The scrying goes through 2 minutes early for some reason as you view the room. You hear her muttering some kind of incantation before you see a spell fell again, and she stands up angrily. This time, not shouting, but instead making funny and rude gestures in the direction of where Brandy currently stands guard. Before taking a breath.
Yeah. Someone isn't happy.
All right. What did you say your name was again? Echoing from around the corner, you hear the familiar voice. As I said, call me Brandy. The Lord has thought it best fit to keep that name.
Did you know that's primordial for bitch?
I was unaware.
Right. Just a problem. I didn't realize that when I was asking for an additional guard after my failure of a crew was dismantled, that it would be someone quite so intense. I was wondering if possible if I could get maybe someone from the Athendel Guard, maybe a high-ranking officer from there. Voice echoes back around. Listen, Sugar, there ain't gonna be anyone as good at defending you as me. Got my opinions to share, and I prefer to be quiet.
Can we just let your wife keep Brandy and let her just go on her own way?
Oh, I would love that. However, they will interfere. They will be irritating.
Will
I
be?
want my mask.
and I want to kill. Well,
While we're on the topic, Miss Deschaux, can't help but realize you doing a bit of spying around here lately. What? I've seen your arcane eye floating around outside. Ain't no reason that you should be delving into matters that ain't none of your business.
Alastair will tell Drakmire. They caught your ass.
Yes. And I would end the spell early unless you want to have her see yours as well.
Do I look bothered?
Well, she will raise more alarms.
Listen,
Alastair's stubborn.
could you come here for a moment? But I would prefer to see your face if you're going to be accusing me of such crimes. She walks around the corner,
Dismiss it now.
walks into the room.
Fine.
As
He waits 1 second on purpose.
the scrying sensor disappears as she's walking in. But fortunately, her gaze is in another direction. As she looks angrily at the individual who stands opposite her. Face to face, say what you need to say.
We've lost audio.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I was trying to bait her into a fight, damn it.
The conversation occurs.
They know we're here now, Drakmire.
Yes, it would seem so.
They
Oh, no.
seem to sort of break out in a fight. Another kind of screaming match before Brandy kind of angrily points in the direction of your arcane eye and dispels
Oh, shit.
it.
Wait, Drakmire, did you just spell yours?
Yeah. It's gone now.
Drakmire, are you lying? You dispelled yours when you told me to dispel mine, correct?
Yours is out in the open.
I would say go to hell if they see us, but for you, that's just going home.
It sure is. But this is concerning.
Go to Mount Celeste.
Yeah, that's terribly dreadful. I'd rather not. Well, that is quite the issue.
Alastair just stands and cracks his knuckles. So are we gonna get ready to fight some bitches, or are we gonna leave?
Well, we can't take them on ourselves.
I didn't say when, I just said fight some bitches.
Yes, we will. In due time. We will be waiting to rendezvous with everyone else. Any problems? I take it you can sit in one place for but one more day.
Okay, but they're gonna be actively looking for us now. How is it now you're not worried?
That's the thing, Alastair. I'm always worried. However,
I have crippling paranoia, you see.
of course.
I've never slept in my life.
I've never slept in my
Crippling
life.
depression.
I have to sit in the corner and stand
That's my
there
secret,
because
Captain.
invisibly.
I'm
always worried.
I'm so fucked up. My
That's
behavioral
why
component-
he's the best babysitter for Silyra. He gets it.
That's a toxic relationship right there. And again, have you seen what Silyra's been with?
Damn. Got him.
I doubt
feel
that they'll
like-
put
Sorry, go ahead.
2 and 2 together.
Me too.
From
I
everyone
hope-
else's perspectives, we're just 2 strange travelers. So I suggest you don't leave. Don't raise any suspicion or alarm.
And if they know that we're here now,
Well then, we'll deal with it then. I take it you can escape here just as easily as I can.
why would I wait for a fight to break out when I can just leave now? Strategic retreat?
And go where?
We both know I don't know where the hell I am.
Quite true.
They found me in the woods. You were there.
Yes, I was. If you wish. And considering it, it would be a rather beneficial trade to leave. However, that does raise suspicions on where we are. We just reserved another night. Leaving would leave that an oddity.
Do you think these uppity, pretentious bitches pay enough attention to two guests randomly leaving early?
Yes.
I stand corrected. Okay, we wait.
Besides, appearances can be deceiving, so please do not underestimate anyone here, for there could be, well, eyes in disguise.
You got more wine?
A bit, however. I believe that it would do us best to remain sober, unlike last night.
I've never heard that sentence before in relation to me, but I'm glad you're saying it.
Yes.
I'm
And sharp.
checking in on the others.
Good. Tell me what you find.
We all find out.
Drakmire will turn visible.
Sending, who do I pick to use it on? Reezni, he's responsible. So the charisma save first.
You can make it at any point. The spell goes off no matter what, but go ahead and make it.
Okay, cool.
Whenever you please.
They might know we're here. How are you guys doing? And did you decide to bail yet? Please don't try and fight this. That's stupid.
This matter should be dealt with very quickly. I know you said not to, but we are. See you soon. I don't know how many words that was. Close enough.
You left 5 on the table. We'll keep a tab of that.
Okay.
Okay, now it's time for someone more pessimistic. Sign in.
Huh?
Oh, yes. With the first one. Boop. And then we have the second one.
Boop.
Reezni says, you're fine. Is that true? Has anything else happened? Is Silyra okay? Do you guys think you'll be done by the deadline?
Yes, no, yes, yes. In that order.
Based.
Got him. Got his ass. Hope you remember what order you said them in.
I don't remember.
Me neither.
Yes, you're fine.
Lyra's not fine?
It's not.
When
Yes, we're
is
fine.
Silyra fine?
Well, that's how we know she's fine.
That's fair.
Okay, so that means you said no to that. Yes, you're fine. Yes, something strange happened, but you didn't clarify it. And yes, you think it'll be done by the deadline.
Yes. He's not gonna do that. I just thought it was funny.
What I'm saying is that would be totally acceptable if one of the yeses wasn't something weird has happened.
You know. There's a alpha who knows stuff, but we'll deal with him.
Okay. And then to Silyra. Signing wasn't helpful.
Need you to make the second Christmas save.
Doing the round.
I get around, get around, I get around, get around, round.
I get around.
Are you on pace to be ready soon? We may have been found out. Also, Brandy's working with Bitchy X. We are hiding safely.
Everything is in place. Do what you need to do. Within reason.
She was prepared to clarify too.
She was like, wait, Alastair.
Mistake. You said within reason, which means you're leaving it up to his judgment.
Here we go.
Drakmire, she gave me permission to kill Brandy.
I doubt that. Let me message it.
She said within reason. And I think that's a method.
Also, go ahead and make that charisma saving throw for your final sending.
Yes. I hope the one to Silyra is the one that fails.
It'd be so funny.
All
But
of
those
the
settings are
damn
sent.
semantics.
Okay, he changes his mind. He's telling Drakmire he's upset that Silyra said we can do anything but use lethal force.
Yes, I do believe that would quite upset her. Is that news to you?
I mean, no.
Were you attempting to upset her?
I didn't say I was going to do anything. She just assumed that's what I was thinking.
Was that what you were thinking?
Absolutely.
Well then, she knows you too well.
I think that's just I don't think that's an impressive assumption.
Well, I mean, yes, of course. You are
I
quite the
have-
oddity, but you have your consistencies.
I'm a creature of habit, and I keep my word. What can I say?
Yes, that is quite strange. I've been trying to decipher why that is.
Why would
thought
I
you
say-
were staying. Well, I thought you were staying with the Order of Embers to protect your mother, but it would seem that you didn't even know about the deal, so you really were doing it just for the sake of Lady Silyra.
Not really, no. It's not just her. I have promises made. It's because I want to. This world's dreadfully boring, and they're more entertaining than anything else I've encountered. You're gonna talk to
them around for entertainment.
Am I a bad person if I say yes?
I don't think so, but
I mean, don't you keep people around that you like because you like being around them? What is a friend if not someone that entertains you in a way that you enjoy? I mean, if you don't like someone, you don't keep them around you. Why do you say you're not someone's friend? You're mean to me. I don't like how you talk to me.
yes, I don't exactly have friends, as it were.
You have like 5 of them around you at all times.
Like I said, associates.
I hate to spoil this for you, but I don't affectionately scratch the necks of my associates.
Yes, well, they are fragments of my own personality.
You're not associates, you're friends. Associates get stabbed. Why? Is that not an acceptable answer?
Oh no, it is. Just a strange one.
Why would you think I'd do it?
I believe that you had ulterior motives.
Is that because you do?
No, I have my own plans, but they quite align with the Order of Embers for quite a while. They don't have to worry about me interfering with any of their lives. At least
You can just say you like Silyra. Aren't you low-key like a real parent? A Warren sure as hell didn't do shit for her.
Yes, I sure raised her. However,
Literally. Raised her, taught her, protected her, followed her, stalked her. I mean,
I did
you know,
not
every
enjoy many of those years.
plenty of people have kids and don't enjoy the actual having to be a parent part, but they can still love them.
I am not her parent.
You act like one.
Well, I am merely cultivating her, keeping her safe because she is a powerful mage that shares my interest. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. And I keep signing around because there's an angel inside of him that I want to take, but doesn't mean I don't like him.
Yes, well, it would seem that you would need to accomplish your goal, or fall from grace from the circus, whatever that would entail.
I mean, you have to do what you need to do for Silyra, or Warren will, well, I don't know what the hell will do to you, actually. I assume incinerate you, because that sounds boring and generically fire.
Yes, he's already gotten a head start.
He doesn't give me snickering vibes, he gives me, like, blah-ha-ha villain vibes.
Who are Warren?
Yeah. I feel like he's pretty grandiose if he's actually trying to kill someone.
Oh no, he does not laugh, ever.
That's why his kids are so up.
Despite being the elements of plane of fire, he is the most cold man you have ever met.
Was that poetic on purpose, or you just like to sound smart?
I am smart.
Wizened with age.
And experience.
Well, I think you become more experienced by being alive. Like daughter, like father, I'm telling you.
I'm not her father.
Oh,
You
her
could be.
poetry's not good. She
I'm
just
not
likes to
that
read it.
evil.
But she doesn't
No,
write it well.
he was saying her love for poetry is like
Oh, yeah.
him being poetic. It's almost like she was influenced by the taste of those that raised her.
Perhaps.
I mean, you do what you want. I'm not telling you how you feel. I just feel like it's, I don't know, the way we do for fun while we're stuck in here. Because it will not be silent.
Just don't play anything in Celestial, or anything too loud, for that matter.
How loud can a heart be? You know what? Hold on. How loud can a heart be?
Are you casting that?
No. He wants to so bad. He wants to so bad. Can we play cards? Do you know how to play chess? You know how to play chess. It's dragon chess. Of course you can play it. You're pretentious and a dragon.
Yes, I taught a whole class on it. I'm the one who taught Silyra how to play.
You make me not like this game. Do you know how to play poker? Blackjack?
Strip poker.
Well, you're from Hell, so you know how to play Phase 10. You're from Hell.
Of course.
Alistair's going to cast 4th level Flock of Familiars.
Oh boy.
No, in Hell they play this terrible game called Monopoly.
No, Monopoly is strictly used by Glacia, and that's for torture purposes. Mephistopheles uses life. Mammon just makes you watch Oprah.
Who uses Risk?
They're all good. Asmodeus.
That's what I thought.
It's the kind of game he would like. That one requires actual thought.
What?
And
What?
you know, he's
Risk?
Risk.
Oh, Risk.
I've never played Risk
like,
in my
Risk?
life, and I don't think
It's
I
like
ever
Risk?
want to.
He's also the asshole who makes you play Pandemic, but he always makes you not allowed to take Greenland. So you can never win 4 people on Greenland live.
I played Risk Factions on the Xbox 360, and that game was rigged. All
Who
the die,
plays
literally, people looked in the code. The die are rigged for you to lose. The
Unfortunately.
AI will just beat you.
That's some bullshit right there.
That's why it's called Risk? I don't
They're
know.
playing with loaded dice. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's like they'll just randomly just choose to auto win. Anyway,
Speaking of the other guys.
Yeah, we're playing poker with monkeys. Drakmire hates.
Y'all are approaching the Crescent Moon Library, where you can hear what was likely a magically amplified voice finish reading a passage that seems to be in reference to teaching a Yeti to sing.
is that in the book?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Before it ends, and he says, "And if anyone would like to ask questions, you'll feel free to line up. Just be sure not to get too unruly." As you enter, you can see many individuals lining up just in front of Seymour, and each of them appear to be getting ready to ask a question. There are several adamantine peacekeepers within here, along with what appears to be this person's own personal guard.
Before we go inside the library, I'm gonna have a disguise on just generic, like, half-elven looking girl. Just not Silyra, because I'm about to do something a little bit petty, and I really don't want to bring that down on Athendel if I can avoid it.
Oh?
Yeah, it's political drama for feelings.
But as soon as he says any questions, I'm gonna raise my hand.
He will look at you and say, apologies, I need you to get in line with everyone else.
How long's the line?
There's about 5 people before you. Every single one of them seems to be a woman.
Hmm.
That seems to be the large percentile makeup of this individual's audience.
Oh, mine's quick.
Reezni and Sihnion are just gonna
Why don't you
hang
tell
out
your
in the
own
back.
stories?
got him.
I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
I know for a fact you didn't do at least this one. I'm gonna hold up chapter 7. I was in Hendrix when this happened. You had no part of it.
He waves his hand in the direction and gestures to his personal guard that seem to be moving in your direction. An actual question, please. Moving in the direction.
Are you afraid to answer it?
He flicks his hand, and for some reason in the space around you can't hear anything anymore, including the sound of your own voice.
Counterspell!
Yeah, it gets countered.
You really don't want to play this game.
Apologies, everyone.
Why don't
It
you just
appears-
tell me why you lie about it? You could just say you're telling other people's stories. You're not a bad writer. Just don't say
Right,
they're about you, because they're not.
I'm sorry, where's your...
Weren't
if
you
are
exiled from the
mounting-
first kingdom you were in?
I have no clue what you are referring to, and why don't you mount your evidence of this heavy accusation against me?
What they look like
What did you...
Rag they ass!
from the back. What they look like? Huh? You know, other people know of the people who actually did it. Us. The Order of Embers! You bastard!
The Order of Embers. Oh yes, I do remember that name. Bunch of washed up has-beens as far as I'm aware. Not really in anymore, dealing with...
Washed up has been, so why are you
We
stealing
did
their
one
stories?
thing. We
I
saved
have
an
not
entire
stolen
town.
an entire... I have not stolen any kind of story. In fact, I would love to focus on your own, because I hear From my sources tell me that you might be in a spot of trouble right now with the law. Get that taken care of before you interpose yourself with another issue here.
You'll want to talk about being in trouble with the law, having been banished from an entire country for lying.
And how would you know? How would you know a thing about this other country that has supposedly been banished from?
I'm from
I like
there.
to keep informed about politics.
Reezy's like, I'm from there. I was a fan of yours. Was.
Apologies, but I require real questions.
So real questions are the ones that you think you can answer?
A fan is like kind of timidly raising their hand, but also looking back and forth between you two.
I wish I had Zone of Truth. Where's Hammerfell?
One of the bodyguards is going to attempt to grapple you.
Oh, no,
if you do
he's
not
not.
stop.
Oh, no, he's not. No, I'm legit just gonna dimension door myself right next to, Seymour.
He looks at this strange, like, commoner makeup. He's casting a spell. Are you going to try and counterspell it?
we're gonna counterspell it.
Alright, yeah, it is dealt away with. He looks at you. Not afraid to reveal your true form.
Why don't
Clearly,
you face
you're-
your problems like an adult?
Says the one acting like a child. Why don't you listen to the actual grown-up here? Do as you're told, and leave.
Do as I'm told. Are you telling me to just take your lies and ignore them, or...?
Take your own lies and bring them to bed with you. They're not mine to hear, and they are certainly not the good people who purchased my books.
It really is sad, isn't it? You're not a bad writer. It's quite good, actually. Just ruins the whole experience once you find out how much you've lied.
I'll say go ahead and make a persuasion check. See if you're swaying any of the individuals within the crowd.
Let's go!
Poggers.
I was so scared.
See,
If there was a time to use your I don't roll a 10 or less ability.
you see there's like these individuals who are like kind of like cupping their mouths and whispering to one another and kind of giving looks. He realizes this is surely you do not believe this.
Now, this is
Perhaps.
quite a
You
big
can-
library. I'm sure
mean-
they have news from all over.
Hendrix from a year ago.
At least from Hendrix. If I've read the story that he totally stole from us, how many of the details are the same? Like, did he get a house?
He did not get a house. He was rewarded with a cloak of invisibility along with very high regards from Emerald Hike. One of the things, he didn't go through the struggles that you guys went through. He just went into town and used his insane magical prowess to dispel the beings. Of course, there was trials and tribulations. He's a decent writer, but it was not as much of a struggle for him as it was for you.
Also, from my understanding of Tinkodran law, could this be considered libel?
Yes. I'm sorry, but where's any of your proof of this? Looking at the individuals who are starting to turn on him.
Well, I suppose we could bring it to court. Speaking of legal trouble, this would be considered libel. Slander, too, I suppose, since you were reading it out loud.
I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And it would be 15.
Yeah.
So yes, that is a failure.
I love that they chose
This
this.
is a friendly creature to you.
Oh,
He
you
is,
bastard.
Oh.
You are charmed by him. And he,
I have
like,
advantage
as soon-
against being charmed. Oh, wait, I still have advantage and I still failed. Never mind.
Oh.
I rolled...
Okay.
Seeing whatever this magic is takes hold, he smiles and says, "Listen, don't you think that you're overreacting a bit? While the Order of Embers may have done something similar in Hendrix, perhaps I did the same thing. Truly."
They really have a problem, don't they?
Were there components for him casting this, or does this man just have like subtle spell and everything?
No, she has counterspell.
I used my turn
Yeah.
telling him I'm gonna sue him.
This does not appear to be a
Sihnion-
spell.
Sihnion gonna see like Silyra's just like,
Okay.
I know that spell, you bastard. It's a spell magic on Silyra. 5th level.
Yeah, you are no longer charmed by him.
Is it considered battery to cast spells on someone then?
And now that the spell ends,
You
you,
do,
know
in
you were
fact,
charmed.
know you were charmed by him.
Oh, that's low.
That's how many charges is that?
You really have so few defenses? You have to magic other people into liking you?
Isn't that a legal offense? Mind manipulation in public? In front of the children?
He is sweating, and the crowd has turned on him completely. Somebody's like, I paid 25 gold for this book.
Talking about our own
25
merits.
gold?
Can't even make friends on your own without magic.
It's a hardback.
Can't even make friends on your own without magic. Huh? What a bastard.
It really is just a disappointment.
He is
You could do
casting
so much
a
more.
spell.
Counterspell.
Is that, at what level are
that's-
you casting counterspell?
Oh, that's not good.
Come on, boys, found a dimension door. Away.
Let's just go with 4th level.
It is counterspell.
Wow.
Okay.
His voice completely changed. Shit! And begin darting for the door.
I'm gonna do,
Reese's
can I
gonna
put
hold
him...
monster him.
Yeah! I was gonna wall of force him, but that works too.
Oh, we could do both in case
We could
he
do
fails.
both, let's do
And
both!
pass. Yeah, so a wisdom save, please. DC 18.
And if it fails, I just wall of force him and trap him in there. It lasts... Oh, it only lasts 10 minutes? Is that long enough for the cops to get here?
Yeah.
Do I have one that does an hour?
I mean, there's automatons in here to
Oh
arrest
yeah,
him.
never mind,
he
okay.
rolls 30 on his whiz save.
Oh, okay.
But it's great because he runs headfirst into the wall of force, and he like holds his now bleeding nose, looking. Why did you have to fuck up my shit?
I cast 8 on him
Because
for
you're
the
messing
nosebleed.
us up.
Aid doesn't heal him, it increases max HP.
Oh, okay. I was gonna...
It's fine. You know lies hurt people, right? You're hurting
He's gonna
our
try
cred.
casting a spell again. Are you counterspelling?
Isn't he behind the wall of force?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Oh, did you
still-
surround him with it?
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
him in like a dome, like I did to Aelin.
Oh, yeah, he's fucked.
I'm gonna
You
like...
can teleport if you
I'm gonna
want
look
for it.
over at the automatons. He kind
It's not
of...
the spell he was trying. He's just hitting
Are
like
the
kind of like
automatons gonna come?
the automatons are nearby and like sense an altercation and move over. What appears to be the issue?
He cast a charm spell on my friend. In public. There's so many people who saw it.
You'll also
Arresting
find...
protocol initiated.
Drop the spell, Silyra, get his ass!
as soon as it's ready to like get him immediately,
Get him.
I dispel it.
Me when I fucking
get
get
him.
you.
And it fucking
Get
gets
him.
him.
Oh, this is so satisfying.
Wait, hold on. I have a gift for this. I made a gift for this.
I think
It's
you'll
around
find
to-
you can also charge him
So
with...
the one you sent to me.
Yeah, it's the one I sent to you guys. Post that one.
Jesus Christ, that was so fucked up.
Fraud for the purpose
That's an
of
echo
financial
moment.
gain,
Ballistic gel
libel,
dummies.
and, as of today, slander.
You know this, I'll just get away again. I always do. I always will. There's no prison here. There's only enforced labor.
And you know what? I probably
I hope
have
this is in the
anti-magic
news.
cuffs here because we got technology. So you ain't leaving. Bye. Bye.
Isn't anti-magic magical and your city doesn't make magical things?
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Nice.
I'm gonna turn to Reezni and be like, was that too much?
I don't think that was enough.
I can't.
Base reasoning.
Anyway, you guys beat Gilderoy, you level up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh my god.
That was,
Beat Gilderoy.
They
that was the
defeated him
milestone!
in epic combat.